Hello, welcome to the Old State House Museum. I'm the director, Daniel Cockrell, and I'm here with the curator.
I'm the curator, Samantha Ashley.
Thank you for joining us for a Conversations Gallery. Today we're in one of our permanent exhibits, the Governors of Arkansas. That's part of a larger exhibit we have called First Families. Samantha's going to join us. We're going to walk through and talk about some of the elements that we feature here in this exhibit. And one of the questions we might have is why we talk about past campaigns. Samantha, why would we tell people about this?
Part of the Old State House's mission is to collect political history in the state of Arkansas, and this is an exhibition dedicated to that and telling the political history of Arkansas from the people who won to the people who didn't.
All right, so we're going to walk through and see some elements. What people during the election cycle might be curious as to what were the issues of the past and who were the campaign being run for, what were the folks on both sides. A lot of times we see the folks that won. We talk about the guys who won the governor's race, but we often don't see who was running against them and what the ideas of the day were. So we're going to walk through, is that fine? And see just some different folks that ran, different elements about what it takes to run an election. One of the favorite things for me, Samantha, is the campaign jingles and commercials on the wall here. Can you tell us, what are these?
So these are jingles that ran during campaign elections in the past that we feature from winners and from people who were not chosen by...
Sure, the voters.
Yes.
Yeah. So one of the interesting things is to see what the political ideas were of the day and how they're similar to the same ideas that we have today that are facing us. And so that's why an exhibit like this is pretty important. There's an element behind me here that it seems to be very, as we walk into the next room, very entertaining and popular, right? I need you to come with me. So, Samantha, have you played with this next element? There's a hands-on kind of thing. What do we got going here, you know?
So yes, this is our green screen, and you're able to take a photo of yourself and place it into headlines of the past, and make yourself a part of history.
What you see is newspaper articles and photos from the past, like Samantha said, and the viewer actually will read a couple of pieces of information. You've got about 5 historical moments that you can choose from that you will learn about, and then you are featured and you can take a picture with your phone of what it looks like in the newspaper. As we go throughout this exhibit, you'll see a lot of just campaign paraphernalia is what we look at it. Bumper stickers and just things that got them elected. But once the folks got elected to the governor's office, now we see more memorabilia, right? And nostalgia and things that really tell about what life was like for them while they were in office. Tell us about what these rooms in the museum were used for originally.
These are originally the governor's offices. One would house a secretary, one would be a reception area, and the other would be his office.
That's right. So the room the green screen was in, that was the actual governor's office.
That was the governor's office, yes.
All right. So when people come to visit here, they can go into the actual governor's office and take a picture of themselves in a moment of history. So that's kind of fun thing for kids of all ages. They really love the green screen item. A lot of really old things in this gallery that date back to some of our very early governors. The governors that worked in this building would have been from statehood until they moved to the new state capitol. When was that period?
1836 to 1911. Even though we do continue to collect current governors as well, our collection does continue on.
That's true. So we have the governor's portraits hanging in the downstairs gallery of the governors that worked in this building, and then the other portraits are going to be up in the governor's exhibit like we have today. So I want to thank Samantha for joining me here today, and thank you guys for joining us, and please come visit us here at the Old State House Museum.